Hi viewers. In the last session we have seen regarding the nomenclature of organic compounds in the part 4. That means when we have multiple bonds and also multiple functional groups, and even we have seen the order of priority of the functional groups. And in today's session we are going to learn about the nomenclature of the cyclic compounds, how we mention their names. Okay, Violet. Hi, this is Santosh Kumar and welcome to my channel Sims Academy. Here, how we name an organic compound is being mentioned. Secondary prefix, it deals with the substituents. Primary prefix, it comes into action whenever it is a cyclic compound. Word root denotes the number of carbon atoms given in the particular organic compound. If we have one carbon atom, we say it as meth, 2 carbon atoms, 3 pro, 4 but, 5 pen, 6 hex, 7 hept, 8 oct, 9 non, and 10 dec. Even the primary prefix deals with the saturation or unsaturation of an organic compound. If it is saturated, they come under the alkenes. If they are unsaturated, they may come under alkenes and alkynes. And secondary suffix deals with the functional groups, the given functional groups. If we have the multiple functional groups given in an organic compound, then the prioritized functional group will be taken as suffix and the least prioritized functional groups are considered as prefixes. Prefixes in the sense they are considered as substituents. Okay, now here let us start the cyclic compounds. That is, 1, 2, 3, another carbon. Okay, all are formed with single bonds. Let us fill them with hydrogens. 1, 2. For this carbon, 2 bonds, other 2 bonds with hydrogens. For this compound, 2 bonds, other 2 with hydrogens. For this carbon, 2 bonds, other 2 with hydrogens. For this carbon also 2 bonds. Here, all are of similar type. All the carbons are similar, CH2. We can number them from any carbon atom. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can give numbering from any of the carbon atoms over here. No priority because we don't have any secondary prefix substituents. We don't have any functional group. All are saturated in the sense all the carbon atoms are combined together by means of the single bonds. Here the word root given is because it is 5 carbon atoms, pent, no secondary prefix. Primary prefix, yes, it comes into action now. The cyclic compound, we mention it as cyclo, and 5 carbon atoms, the word root we mention it as pent. All are single bonds, pentane. Pentane. Okay. Now we shall take another example here. Let us take a substituent. Mention a substituent, example chlorine. 1, 2 hydrogen atoms. 1, 2 hydrogen atoms. 1, 2 hydrogen atoms. 1, 2, 3 bonds are present. Only 1 hydrogen atom. Why are we mentioning only 1 hydrogen here? Because carbon is tetravalent in nature. It forms always 4 bonds. 3 bonds are being filled up, hence 1 bond is taken up with the help of hydrogen. Now, from where are we supposed to give the numbering for this organic compound? Here we can check, but priority must be given to the substituent first. Hence, we move from here. Because we don't have any other substituents or functional groups or double bonds or triple bonds, hence we can move either from like this in the sense anti-clockwise direction or clockwise direction. Hence we shall give numbering like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we have the secondary prefix, that is the substituent. The substituent at first carbon, 1 chloro. Do we have any primary prefix? Yes, it is a cyclic compound, hence we mention it as cyclo, 5 carbon atoms, pent, all are single bonds. Hence, 1 chloro, pentane, because alkanes. So, all are single bonds. Okay, let us go with another example. Another example here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another carbon. We shall take 1 chlorine, 1 bromine. Let us fill them with hydrogens. 1, 2 bonds. 1, 2, 3 hydrogen. 1, 2, 2 hydrogens. 1, 2, 2 hydrogens. Anywhere we can keep, no issue. 1, 2, 3. 1 hydrogen. Why? Because carbon valence is 4. 3 bonds are being filled up, 1 is taken with hydrogen. Now, do we have any functional groups? No. Do we have any substituents? Yes. What are those 2 substituents? We have bromine and chlorine. Both are halogens. If we have both as halogens, then we should give priority according to the alphabetical order. B comes first or C comes first? Obviously, B comes first. After giving priority to bromine, we need to give priority even for chlorine also. Now, let us see over here. 1, 2, 3. If I give numbering from like this, in the sense clockwise direction, we get a third number for chlorine. If I move in anti-clockwise direction, 1, 2, 3, 4, we get fourth number for chlorine. Hence, it is recommended to give numbering from in the clockwise direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Secondary prefix, do we have any substituents? Yes. At what numbers? 1 bromo, 3 chloro. Over, coming to primary prefix, is it a cyclic compound? Yes. Hence, mention it as cyclo. Coming to word root, what is the word root? 5 carbon atoms, pent, all are single bonds, in no secondary suffix is being given. Understood? For you only I am saying. Do you understand? Okay, I hope you understood. Let us move on to the next example. We'll take carbon. Feasibility. Hence, I am taking only 5 here. We have 1 bromine over here. Another bromine, 1 chlorine. Okay. From which carbon are we supposed to give the numbering? Okay. Let us move on to the clockwise direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After bromine, we need to give priority to bromine only. Hence, we get third number for this bromine. If I move in this manner, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth number we are getting. Hence, we need to give numbering in the clockwise direction. Before doing that, let us fill with hydrogens. Only 2 bonds, 2 hydrogens. 1, 2, 3. 1 hydrogen, 1, 2, 3. 1 hydrogen, 1, 2. 2 hydrogens, 1, 2, 3. 1 hydrogen. We shall give numbering from this side, that means clockwise direction. 5. Now secondary prefix, we have substituents. Yes, we have 3 substituents. Among them 2 are bromine and 1 is chlorine. Bromine atoms we have at 1 and 3. 1, 3 dibromo, number prefix, numerical prefix. Substituent, another substituent, 5 chloro. Word root, pent, all are alkanes, single bonds, pentane. pentane. Okay. Now, let us move on to the next example. I forgot here to give primary prefix. Okay, sometimes we forget 1,3-dibromo 5-chloro cyclopentane. Okay. Because we did not mention the primary prefixes for the past 4 parts, I forgot. Let us move on to the next example, in which we take a double bond now. Let us mention double bond, chlorine, bromine. Okay, check out. 1, 2, 3 hydrogens, 1, 2, 2 hydrogens, 1, 2, 3, 1 hydrogen, 1, 2, 3, 1 hydrogen, 1, 2, 3, 1 hydrogen. Now from which end are we supposed to give the numbering? After halogens we have a double bond. Double bond needed to be given. In case of cyclic compounds, one thing we have to keep in our mind. If we give numbering to one carbon which contains double bond, we need to jump from that double bond. Even in triple bond also, if we give numbering for one carbon atom, we need to jump from that triple bond. This is very, very important thing. That means if I give numbering here, I need to jump. 2 should be given to this one. If I give number 1 to this one, I should jump. Like this we need to go on. Okay? Got it? Okay. Now your first priority must be given to double bond. Okay. After double bond, bromine. If I give numbering from this end, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get number 5 for bromine. If I come from this end, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will be getting 3 for bromine. Hence, we need to go in the clockwise direction. We should not give numbering like this. Already I told you, we need to jump from this double bond or triple bond. Hence, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, do we have any substituents? Yes. I have 2 substituents. How many? 2 substituents. What are those 2? One is bromine and other one is chlorine. Bromine we have at the 3rd position 3 bromo, and chlorine at the 5th position 5 chloro. After that, coming to primary prefix, it is a cyclic compound. Hence we mention cyclo. After that, cyclo. Next, coming to word root 5 in the sense pent. At which carbon atom we have the double bond? If we have in between 1 and 2, we need to mention double bond at first place. 1 in. Okay? We have multiple functional groups. Not multiple. If we have double bond, we need to give priority to double bond. Then next we substitute. We should go on for that. And always we have to remember that we should jump from this double bond or triple bond in case of cyclic compounds. That is very, very important. We shall take one more example. We shall give triple bond carbon, 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 carbon. Double bond, one double bond, one triple bond. I am mentioning substituents also. Okay. Now let us fill up with hydrogens. Here for this carbon 1, 2, 3, 4. Satisfied for this carbon 1, 2, 3, 4. Satisfied for this carbon 1, 2, 3. Not satisfied for this carbon 1, 2, 3. H. This carbon. Okay, over. Now from which side. Yeah, I am supposed to give the numbering. If you check out, after double bond, the priority needed to be given is bromine. No, here we have triple bond. If I come from this end, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we get fourth number for triple bond, that is ine. From which end, if I move from this end, 1, 2, 3, 4, we get third number for triple bond. That means 3 number we get for triple bond ine. Hence, starting from the double bond, least number needed we need to get for triple bond. From which end, if we move from anti-clockwise direction, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, secondary prefix, we have substituents 2 bromo. Next, between after that another substituent we have 5 chloro. Coming to word root, we have 5 carbon atoms. Before that, primary prefix, yes, it is a cyclic compound, cyclo. Now coming to the word root, we have 5 carbon atoms, hence we mention penta, and between 1 and 2 carbon atoms we have double bond, we mention 1 in, and between 3 and 4 carbon atoms we have a triple bond, we mention 3 ine. That means its name is 3 bromo, 5 chloro, 2 bromo, 5 chloro. It is a cyclic compound, cyclo, pent, 1 in, 3 ine. I hope you understood. Yes? Okay. Let us take the last example here. We'll take a functional group as well. We'll take OH, double bond, triple bond. Can we take triple bond? 1, 2, 3, 1. For this carbon 4, for this carbon 4. Okay, we can take here we shall take 1 bromine. Here we shall take 1 chlorine. Now let us check out the valency of these carbons. For this carbon 1, 2, 3, 4. Its valency is satisfied. For this one 1, 2, 3. No, 1 hydrogen. For this carbon 1, 2, 3, 4. Its valency is satisfied. For this carbon 1, 2, 3, 4. Its valency is also satisfied. For this carbon 1, 2, 3, 4. Its valency is satisfied. 1, 2, 3, 4. Its valency is satisfied. All the valencies of carbon are being satisfied over here. Now, from each end I give the numbering. Numbering must be given. From where? From where? Now go to the priority of the functional groups. Here, we need to give priority to the alcoholic group. Even though we have double bond and triple bond, after alcoholic group, to which group are we supposed to give the priority? Double bond. Yes, double bond. Double bond in the sense, if I move in the clockwise direction, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get fourth number for double bond. If I move in the anti-clockwise direction, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get second number for double bond. Hence, let us give the numbering in the anti-clockwise direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now coming to the substituents, we have 2 substituents. One is bromine at the second place. 2 bromo, 3 chloro. Substituent secondary prefix is over. Coming to primary prefix, it is a cyclic compound, cyclo. Word root, it is 5 pent. At 2 and 3 carbon atoms, we have ene. Between 4 and 5, we have ine. And at first carbon we have alcoholic functional group, hence we mention 1 ol. Okay guys, I hope you people even understood about the nomenclature of these cyclic compounds. And in the part 4, it is part 5, it is being completed regarding the nomenclature. In the next part, we are going to see about the hybridization of carbon in case of certain molecules like methane, ethene, ethylene, ethene and ethylene both are same. Next, ethyne or acetylene. How does this carbon undergo hybridization in these certain compounds? Explained by Linus Pauling. Yes, the hybridization, the concept of hybridization was being explained by Linus Pauling, and how these compounds have got their structures. Okay, everybody, I hope you enjoyed learning the nomenclature regarding the straight chain carbon compounds and even cyclic carbon compounds. Please subscribe to my channel and share for the needy people. And this is Santosh Kumar from Sims Academy. And I expect during this lockdown period, I expect everybody to stay at home, stay safe, stay home. Thank you. Signing off. Bye.